Hello and welcome folks, this is Krishnendu. Welcome back to my channel. For today's edition, it is not going to be a vlog, it is going to be a demonstration because some of my followers have asked me about the way I make Aeropress coffee. Now, to make Aeropress coffee, what you need to have primarily, first you have to have the Aeropress, certainly, yes. And with Aeropress you get this measure, you need to have the stirrer, the Hario scale, gooseneck spout. What is important is something to have the temperature over here, and of course a grinder. I use a Hario grinder, hand grinder here. Back home in India, I use a Baradza Onkor grinder, excellent grinder. Now, when you buy the Aeropress, usually you also get a bunch of filters, enough to last you a pretty long time, and unless you're a voracious drinker of coffee, which I'm not, I just enjoy my coffee. Now this filter, you see the Aeropress is divided into three parts. You have the filter, then you have this piston. What I prefer and the way I learned from Indian coffee culture is the inverted method. I'm going to show you the inverted method, which is really good. Now, this is the filter which you have to put on here, and before you start using it, you wet it with hot water. You'll see markings over here on the Aeropress 1, 2, 3, 4. What I suggest is you put the piston back in like so till the mark 4 approximately. I'm talking about one serving of equivalent of a pour over coffee. I'm not doing a pour over, so I'm just showing you which is the closest in taste you can get to a pour over. Now I'm going to preheat this, measure my coffee, give it the proportions, and show you the flow of events. Let's get on with it. Well, I'm taking 12 grams of coffee, medium roast. I love this part. It's very romantic, nice sounds, but of course the Baradza Onkor grinder is way faster and way more efficient, and you get the correct consistent grind size. Now I'll wet the filter a little bit. I have preheated the Aeropress with some hot water, which I'll discard. Put the Aeropress onto the scale, put the scale on, set it to 0. And pour in the coffee. 12 grams of coffee multiplied by 16, that comes to 192, which means I'll be putting in 192 grams of hot water into this. Set it to 0, and as you have noticed, the temperature is right between 90 and 95, which is where I start my pour. I start my timer, first pour for the bloom, and slow circular motions. 12 grams of coffee, I put it to about 35 grams of water and then stir it for about 15 to 20 seconds to help in the bloom. Second pour for about a minute to about 70. My cup has been preheated as well with hot water, which I'll be discarding soon. At 1 minute, I'm put in my third pour at 140, and the last pour I'll do it at 1 minute 30 to 192 grams. 1 minute 30, and I'm doing it at my third pour till 192 grams. We are good. I overshot it a little bit, it's 194. Doesn't matter. This is where I close my cap. There you are. Chuck my hot water. Take the cup, turn it round, and press it down. till you hear a hissing sound. Just make sure that you take about 45 seconds to 1 minute to do the press. And folks, the Aeropress is ready. Let me just taste it to let you know what it's like. I'll hold it for a while, stir it up a bit, oxidize it, and then it smells good. Very good. Life is good. The Aeropress is simple to make. It is less fussy than the pour-over coffees. You don't need complicated instruments like the espresso machine and all of that. Excellent coffee. But this also you need to clean. And the filters will last you a lifetime, and they don't cost much. For the first set, about 100 filters you get along with the Aeropress packaging. And then, of course, you need to clean up the stuff. So you go like that and you press it down, and you have the coffee bed here, which you need to throw away. So folks, if you enjoyed this video of making good Aeropress coffee, go and buy your Aeropress, try it out. Let me know down in the comments what do you think of the video. Share it with people who enjoy coffee. The coffee has to be from a roaster, good beans, to enjoy this kind of a coffee. And folks, see you in the next one, which may not be a coffee video, which may be a motorcycle video, maybe a car video. So click on subscribe and click on the bell notifications to be updated of my next video. Enjoy folks, life is good.